I made this little simple formula. I don't know if there's some math nerds out there, but I made this simple formula to equal success on direct mail. So let's jump into it. Number one, I'm gonna go over the formula and I'm gonna jump into detail each. Number one, list. List plus mail out and frequency of mail out, plus answering live leads, plus appointments, plus written offers, plus follow-up equals success. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So success in direct mail is a function of 6 different variables. Let's get into it. List. If you've seen my videos, like the most previous videos, you saw how to order lists. I did a pre-foreclosure, an absentee owner, and a high equity list. Those are, and a vacant list. So those are top lists to be able to mail. I would encourage you though, when you're on ListSource, when you're on REI Automator, Listability, whatever other list website you use, to play with it, right? And ask around and go on blogs and figure out what lists are coming up in you, right? Because we're filming this in 2019. Probably next year, there's gonna be a better list. And how am I supposed to know in the future, right? But up to now, vacant list, high equity list, pre-foreclosure list, all those lists that I showed you are top 4 lists. That's why I showed you guys how to do it. Yeah, is there another 6 lists? Sure. But why am I showing 10 lists when we just focus on the top 4? Okay? List. Mail out and frequency. So what do I mean by mail out and frequency? That means when you send direct mail, you gotta either pick a postcard, a letter, a yellow letter, a white letter, a branded postcard. What I mean by mail out is mailing out the right mail piece and the frequency. 6 months. You have to mail minimum 6 months in a row to specific lists. You have to, okay? That's why I would recommend do not do direct mail unless you have a budget to mail for at least 6 months. Really important. If you mail for 1, 2, 3 months, you're gonna be disappointed. You might get a deal the first month, you might not get the deal the second month, whatever. But I'll tell you this, because the last 6 month cycle we did, we got 3 deals on the 6th month, and we got 3 deals in the first 5 months, okay? So that's just to show you that 6 months is pretty key. The reason for that is repetition, right? I spoke about it in the mindset video. Repetition. The more people see your ad, your mail piece, the more people they see the more time they see your name and all this, that is what equals success in this function. Next, answering live leads. So I remember before, when I started learning this, a lot of people were teaching, hey, just let it go to voicemail and then call them back. We've seen the best success is to answer live leads. And even better is to have somebody that cares answering live leads. What does that mean? Have somebody on your team, yourself, your spouse, your partner, etc. We've experimented with call centers. I've had 2 different call centers answer our direct mail leads, and then I've had leads manager answer our direct mail leads, and the leads manager in the office wins every single time by a huge ROI amount every time, no exceptions. Now, if you're working a 9-to-5 job and you can't answer leads live, I'd rather you have a center, a call center answer live at Live, call Ruby, call Porter.com, like all these, they're great. Just know an in-house person is way better. But if you can't have this in-house person for whatever reason, I would recommend hiring one of these sources before you let it go to voicemail. So that's very important. Appointments. So appointments. A lot of people like to do deals over the phone nowadays. I'm not against that at all. I think that's dope. I think it's an awesome way to do business. I'm still the old school way, and it just works, okay? It just really works. So direct mail, if you're mailing in your area, you gotta go on appointments. So a little caveat to this appointment, right? So you got the list, you mailed out, you answered the live lead. The goal of answering the live lead is to set an appointment, right? Here's a little ninja trick. Do not set appointments later than 2 days out. So if today's Monday, you get the call, hey, yes, can we go see you tomorrow? If they say, oh, we have to go, we're only available Friday, it's Monday. Schedule it for Friday, call them the next day, and try to reschedule it closer. basically what we've seen, if you don't go on the appointment within 48 hours, there's about an 80% chance you're never gonna go on that appointment and never gonna see them. So, really gotta go on appointments. Now the number here is, you should be at about 70% plus of leads to appointments. So, let's say you send mail or whatever, you get 10 leads. What were leads? If you were listening to my other video, what were they? Hoping you guys are saying the right things. Leads are someone who wants to sell within the next 12 months. Hi, yes, I'm interested in my property in the next 12 months. Lead. If you get 10 of those, you should be going on 7 appointments. You should be setting 7 of 10 lead appointments. Does that make sense? Okay, so that should be your threshold. Appointments. So you answer lead live, go to appointments within 48 hours, 7 out of 10. Okay? Next, written offers. This is the one I see go by the wayside like a ton. Hey, Raul, I'm going on appointments. Hey, I'm out there. Hey, why am I not getting any deals? Cool, how many offers did you leave? None. Okay, so what are they gonna sign? I don't know, I was waiting for them to call me. Okay, great, so you're gonna wait for a homeowner who wants to sell their house at a discount to call you so you can go back and sign a contract to buy their house at a discount when they have so many options. Yeah. Okay, do you want to starve to death or do you want to make some money, right? Well, what I'm getting at is leave contracts. Always. No exceptions. Leave a contract at the house. Unless they're physically getting a pistol to shoot you in the face, leave a contract, right? Leave a contract. Written offers. If they don't accept it, right? No, I don't want to written offer. That happens sometimes. They don't accept it. Leave the house, write it in the car, and leave it in the mailbox, or go to your office and mail it to them. Make sure every appointment gets a written offer. Make sure every appointment gets a written offer. Got it? Cool. Next is follow-up. Follow-up, and I have a little Google document or PDF that I'm gonna put here down below on our follow-up, not only our follow-up process, but our follow-up like mentality, right? How to follow up, because the thing with following up on these deals, they're not all the same. People's situations are different. If you have an elder lady that she's waiting for her husband to come back into town after a week, do you think you should follow up her tomorrow? No, follow up with her when her husband comes back. So it obviously takes a little bit of common sense. I have that PDF that I want you guys to read over, along with a brief follow-up process. And guys, follow-up is so key. You should be closing 20% of deals on the follow-up. So if you go on 10 appointments, you should be getting about 1 contract out of the 10, and you should be getting 2 of those on follow-up. So do you think follow-up's important? Yes. All right. So 2 follow-up. And this equals success directly. If you get the right list, which we showed you in these videos, right? If you mail out the mail pieces that we send you that are down below, at least 6 months in a row, okay? We'll have our provider down there, but you know, there's yellowletter.com, there are other HQs. I'm not here to promote companies, right? But we'll put ours below and you guys can email them. Mail out and frequently. You can just tell them, the people we use, you can just tell them and say, hey, I want to mail for 6 months in a row. Here's a mail piece, here's your list. And don't just set it and forget it. 6 months. Answering the calls live, right? Which you'll see recordings of my team answering calls live. Do the same thing. Listen to it 10 times. Just do the same thing, right? Appointments. Go on appointments, and within 48 hours, and try to go on 7 out of 10 of the appointments of the leads you get. Written offers, leave written offers, no exceptions. Mail them, leave them in the mailbox, send them to them by email, send them a written offer 3 times if you have to. Make sure they receive a written offer. And then follow up. Remember, you're gonna get 2 out of 10 deals on the follow-up. Make sure that you understand what the problem is. You know when people are gonna be in town. You know when all the decision makers are gonna be there. What we like to do at this point is, we're at the appointment, we come up with a follow-up date right there in the appointment. So we'll say, hey, Mr. Seller, I know you didn't want to sign today, it's okay. I know it's a big decision. Typically, we will, we put this as a no. But if you actually want to sell your house, I can come back on Tuesday at 3 p.m. just to see what you're about. Does that make sense? Is that cool? Yes? If yes, awesome. So set a follow-up appointment there. That's a really good trick that has been helping us a lot. That will equal success in direct mail. But guys, there's not much to it but to do it. Send out the mail. You'll have the company we use. There's others out there, but you have ours as well. You got the list. Send them out. Get the leads. Answer the leads. Go to the appointments. Get the deals. And then, we have our sales process video of live appointments. Guys, just follow that. Do it. Crush it. Follow the script. Follow the process. See you guys in the next one. Peace.